Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 13 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today after we didn't have any NBA at all yesterday. Starting with the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Orlando Magic. Cavs opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Cavs coming into this matchup 49-30. The Magic 34-44. The Cavs coming off a Pacers win. The Magic on a little 2-game winning streak coming off a Detroit win. The Cavs 4-1 against the Magic. And yeah, I like the Cavs here on the road, and we're going to roll with the Cavs minus 4.5 and money line. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Detroit Pistons. Heat opening up as an 11.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 221. Heat coming into this matchup 41-37. Detroit 16-62. The Heat coming off a Dallas win. Detroit on a 9-game losing streak right now. Miami is 6-2 against Detroit. I mean, yeah, I really don't trust Detroit. I mean, how could you trust Detroit at the end of the season here? We'll take the Heat minus 11.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Washington Wizards. Bucks opening up as a 13-point road favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Bucks coming into this matchup 56-22. The Wizards 34-44. No Chris Middleton or Grayson Allen for this game here. And then Bradley Beal, Porzingis, Kuzma are all out. Bucks coming off a Philly win. Wizards on a 2-game losing streak here. Bucks 6-1 on the road against Washington. 12-2 straight up against Washington, and yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the Bucks minus 13 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Charlotte Hornets. Toronto opening up as a 14.5-point road favorite with the over/under at 223. Toronto coming into this matchup 39-39. Charlotte 26-53. Yeah, Charlotte pretty much missing like all their players here. Toronto coming off a Charlotte. They just beat Charlotte by 20 in the last game. And yeah, they're 5-1 against Charlotte. 5-1 covering against Charlotte. And yeah, there's some high spread, so be cautious on that. But we're going to take the Raptors minus 14.5 and throw them in your money line parlays. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Brooklyn Nets. Timberwolves opening up as a 1.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 226.5. Minnesota coming into this matchup 39-40. Brooklyn 43-55. Minnesota on a 3-game losing streak right now. Karl-Anthony Towns is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Brooklyn on a 3-game winning streak. Looked pretty well in this little run they're on here. And Minnesota is 1-4 against Brooklyn. And Brooklyn 4-1 in their last 5. Playing kind of well here. And I would take a shot at Brooklyn plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 235. The Hawks coming into this matchup 39-39. The Bulls 38-40. The Hawks coming off a Dallas win. Bulls on a little 2-game winning streak. We got the Hawks. Trae Young is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Atlanta just 1-6 covering against the Bulls. 2-5 straight up against the Bulls. They've definitely struggled against the Bulls here. And I like the Bulls at home here. Yeah, coming off a very nice Memphis win. And I think I'm going to lean with the Bulls minus 4 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Boston coming into this matchup 54-24. The Sixers 51-27. Boston coming into this matchup. Let's see. Jaylen Brown is questionable for Boston. Don't see any injuries for Philly. Boston on a 2-game winning streak right now. Philly kind of struggling here. 2-4 in their last 6. Boston is 4-1 against Philly. 4-1 covering against Philly here. Should be a great game, and I'm going to take a shot with the Celtics plus 2.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Denver Nuggets versus the Houston Rockets. Denver opening up as a 9.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 230.5. Denver coming into this matchup 52-26. Houston 19-60. Denver coming off a 2-point Golden State win. Houston 2-8 in their last 10. Denver 10-0 against Houston. 5-0 covering the spread against Houston right now. And we're going to roll with Denver minus 9.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies opening up as a 17-point home favorite with the over-under at 228. Blazers coming into this matchup 33-45. Memphis 49-29. Portland coming off a Minnesota win. Memphis coming off a Chicago loss here. Yeah, look, I mean, Portland's pretty much has all their players out. Memphis 13-1 at home where they play great basketball here. And a super high spread, so do what you want with the spread. Just know Portland's really missing so much. Like, they already throw in the towel. I mean, so many of all their good players are out. And, we'll still take a shot at Memphis minus 17 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 237.5. Kings coming into this matchup 47-31. The Pelicans 40-38. Sacramento coming off a Spurs loss. Pelicans on a 2-game winning streak. They've actually played very well right now. 7-1 in their last 8. And they've looked very good at this during the closing stretch here. But getting Kings +4 on the road just seems like a great steal, honestly. So I'll take Kings +4 here. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Utah Jazz. Lakers opening up as an 8-point road favorite with the over-under at 238.5. Lakers coming into this matchup 40-38. The Jazz 36-42. LeBron is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Utah missing some players. Lakers on a 3-game winning streak. Lakers are playing very well. 6-1 in their last 7. They're looking very good. 5-1 covering the spread right now. And yeah, I like the Lakers here. Not in love with the spread, to be honest, but not in love with all these spreads. Just, be cautious with the spreads today. But we'll take the Lakers -8 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors opening up as an 8-point home favorite with the over-under at 244. Thunder coming into this matchup 38-41. The Warriors 41-38. Don't see any major injuries here. OKC on a 2-game losing streak. The Warriors coming off a Denver loss. OKC 1-8 against Golden State. 0-5 covering on the road against the Warriors here. Yeah, I think I like the Warriors at home, and we'll take the Warriors -8 and money line in this one. Then the last matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as an 18-point home favorite with the over-under at 236. Spurs coming into this matchup 20-58. The Suns 43-35. Spurs coming off a Sacramento win. Phoenix on a 5-game winning streak. They've looked very good since KD has returned. No injuries for the Suns here. And these spreads are crazy, guys. So maybe tease them, do what you want. But they're playing the bottom of the barrel teams here. And so we'll see what happens. But still, we'll still take a shot with Phoenix minus 18 and throw them in your money line parlays. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.